So, body techniques to increase testosterone. Hello, guys. You want to increase your testosterone and are searching for the simplest way without getting headache? Because I've heard a lot of stuff. Avoid plastics, don't eat those chemical super processed food like GMOs and stuff. But what is important, I think, you want to increase testosterone. And the way to increase testosterone is by not worrying. And if I give you 1,000 specific things to consider, then you start to worry. And when you worry, lose testosterone. So don't worry at all. Don't think about everything. Just stick to the principles. It will make the most amount of effect. It will be as easy as possible. So what I really can recommend is high intensity training, fast sprints, kettlebell swings, squats. Basically everything that are fast movements involved that are going like pushing the hips, since all the testosterone, most of the testosterone that a man has and a woman gets stored in the legs. So when you do high intensity training with the legs, you activate those testosterone because it gets produced in the ass and in the legs the most. So you just have to, with explosive movements, you have to work this up. Squats are really good. Like when you do 50 to 100 squats a day, you will try to understand. You will get it, man. You will be really testosterone. You have high testosterone. Standing straight also, when you stand straight and mark your presence, not holding your hands in your pockets. That is also important because the hands in the pockets is a sign of that you're not so confident in yourself. Just stick your hands low, have your shoulders, and be in a normal, in a straight position, so to speak. But don't overforce it, because when you overforce it, you get back pain. So when someone has like a back that is really tucked up and tucked in, when you try to make it as straight as possible, what starts to happen is that you get back pain. So just try to reduce the a little bit, just reduce it a little bit. So I can highly recommend you the YouTube video of Mind Smash. Mind Smash is his channel, and about kettlebell, how to increase testosterone. He has way more ways than I have, and he gives the best practices. And when you watch his video, you will be blown out and know what to do. Also, cold showers. It triggers a stress response in the body, burns the white fat, the unhealthy fat in your body, because you have two types of fats, brown fats and white fat. The white fat is the unhealthy one, the one when you eat burgers from McDonald's. The brown fat is the healthy fat, which increases the amounts get increased when you make exercises a lot. Then the unhealthy fat in the body, so the production of the cold showers increases the production of certain hormones, including testosterone. A healthy diet, but don't worry too much. Stick to principles. Drink water, no sweeteners, and just look that you eat healthy. Meat is good, vegetables are good. Carbohydrates, I would avoid. I would meat and vegetables, rice and stuff, eggs, maybe eggs. Yeah, something like that. Then a healthy diet. This is what I told you. Enough sleep, 7 to 9 hours, and no fap. I can teach you about no fap. So no fap is basically no masturbation to porn or any stimulus, and the amount which you are the heightenest, the most amount of testosterone you get after 4 days, and you really feel it. It is, I don't know if it's only in the mind or if it's really a response from the body, but you after 4 days you start to get the energy which you have from your semen. It is in your body and restored. You have more energy. You feel high testosterone, and it after 4 days it spikes to 7 8 days or 10. You have the highest amount of testosterone, and after 2 weeks it starts to decrease. The perceived feeling starts to decrease. So it also could make sense only to be on nofap for like 7 to 12, 14 days and then return the cycle, because we're natural. You're also a human being. You won't be able to always have this highest amount of testosterone in your body, because we're natural cycles, like the trees, they grow and then they decline, they shatter their leaves and stuff. We are the same basically. And what can tell you is when you are in work or someone in an institution or you have problems with your friends, confronting problems as fast as possible, because when you not confront the problem starts to increase and your testosterone starts to decrease. Without emotion, being emotional, start to be rational and start to make a discussion without triggering the other person or accusing them of something. Just tell them how you don't like the position that you're in and that you don't like how you get treated or anything else, whatever is the problem that you're currently facing. And the greatest increase you get, this is the hidden secret of testosterone. The greatest increase that you can get as a man, as a woman, is are when you are going out of your comfort zone, when you're leaving your comfort zone. For example, when you want to cold approach a girl and you're really feared and you need to step up and you need to really use, you are waiting for a half an hour before you do the move and you are really anxious. After you did that, after you approached the girl, after you faced that situation which was very uncomfortable, all your positive hormones will grow to a level that you never felt before. I mean, when I approached the girl and usually I was afraid before I did it and after I did it, it was like it was like ecstasy. It was the amount of positive feelings that my body gave me. I felt like a god. It sounds delusional, but I really, the feelings that you have are so strong and so you feel so good and have such an increase of all those hormones that you feel basically like a real man. What my other secret tip is, take ashwagandha plus L-tryptophan. It is like a supplement and it will increase your testosterone level also. After 1 to 2 weeks, you have to look, it is individually. But you also need to look because but a tiny fraction of people have an allergic response. So I'm not a doctor. I don't want to give medical advices, but that will also really increase your testosterone. Tonka Dali as well. Tonka Dali will really increase your testosterone. And of course, no alcohol and drugs and stuff, but don't make it too complicated. Because as I said, testosterone, it is natural. We are a product of nature, so it will increase and decrease. Don't be too hyper focused on having the highest testosterone because we are nature. Nature is fluctuating, it is growing and it is dying and living, growing and increasing and decreasing. So basically, what I want to say is have a good social life and a good friend circle that is healthy. Doesn't matter if you drink one time or if you go to a party or stuff. Make it don't make it too complicated and it only will decrease. And you know what I told you. And my last advice that I can give you when you have these heightened T levels, because I gave you very good tips, then try to still be rational and self-aware. Try not to be over aggressive or go into unnecessary fights or do things that are inappropriate because of higher testosterone levels. Because higher testosterone level doesn't mean that you don't experience shame or feelings of shame or regret because you did things that you normally regret. So anyway, guys, I hope I helped you with this topic, and my name is Shakil and nice to meet you. And yeah, that's it, man.